They're just shift walking the way up long. There is a P250 as well on the KC Esports side. I think they were hoping to take a duel with that against one of these USPs. Maybe catch a player off guard, because obviously the P250, that can duel with those USPs at the long range for those one shots. But the smokes come raining in, and it's going to be close quarters action. As well, the site is vacated. Okay, so they're going to get ourselves a bomb plant, and this is going to be a retake A from the Astralis side, a 5-on-5 retake.
Always love to see those, right?
Sure. Especially with two quick shots like that landed in Nissim, they're going to quickly deal with that flank from the Astralis side, and now it's up to these players pushing in through the main CT side, and it's all just coming up yellow. It's all coming up case. Going to be finding a lot of intel off those players pushing. If they can deal with this single man, that is Nissim, and they have found him very, very quickly, so nice opening frag. May leave the B side a little undefended for the time being, but it's alleviated a bit of the pressure of a five-man push, and has certainly gained a lot of intel for Astralis talents. They're starting to hem in the Brazilians over towards this B side of the map. The only escape right now for them is Connector, and Vesta, he could have the bomb here in a moment. Coming his way.
Connector was confirmed clear, and they don't go there. They instead try to re-aggress toward the ramp area, and that was not a good idea in the end, right? Two very important frags going down as the bomb follows suit, and now these two terrorists just have to find some kills if they can. DZT, the one man left. Still, he can take someone with him, but he will be dropping this Kalashnikov to the enemy team as soon as he's gone. At this point, I would just fancy a save. Still, it will desync him economically from his team should he survive the round. Of course, he'll be left with only $350. Gets the 300 off that one kill, so at least that's some economic pressure going toward the Danes.
Yeah, but still 4 players alive against a full buy is really nice. So I mean, that version, as Nissim's been able to recover the AWP. This is scary weaponry now. As Case, they've only got 20 seconds, and there's another kill. It all up towards Nissim, but the no-scope.
Or maybe they're just gonna going in dry for this one. 2 players out of Monster will be assisted by a flash, some more utility flying in as Delboni finds 2 entry kills, and yet another one goes the way of DZT. That's gonna be the terrorists just walking in on that B bomb site. Astralis talents not ready for it, not having the intel ready. They thought they could stop him with that smoke on short, but it just didn't pan out. And neither did this final push with Vester. He goes down, just Void left, saving the AWP toward long. I don't think he's going to be playing hide and seek. They're struggling here, but should be an okay buy.
There we go. That's exactly what you need.
A great
nice
start.
Little boost from Connector. Picks up Yeps, and they're able to get out safely as well. So man advantage costs them absolutely nothing apart from a little bit of their time and a few bullets.
And now just the T's, they have all of this map control at this point. Astralis talents really holding back, but pushing along as well might just let DZT sneak on in here as the frag does not go his way and there's no one behind him to assist. KC Sports running out of players here, just 3 left. And this, I have no idea where this site take is even going to terminate, right? A kill onto A should be good, but there's still 2 on long, so A far from being under their control at this juncture. But it looks like the bomb will be trying to at least make it toward the 14-letter bomb site as... Ooh, okay, Void doesn't actually connect with the spray there. Nissim with a very fast flick.
I mean, that should have definitely been the kill. Nissim gets away with just 8 points of health. And now it's a 3-on-3, and this round is winnable, but are they going to expect a second player long? Surely not. Vesta, he's bided his time, he's waited, he's allowed his teammate to fluff the shots, and now he takes the fight. Will just deny the bomb plant, was looking to see if he could find anybody else, but it won't connect, and that nade does. Half HP on for Delboni, and now it's just Nissim! But oh, a lovely little shot there, leaves it up to him, but it's Eltect behind.
Into the 13th here, landing on the scout this time. Ooh, not a great set of weaponry here for the T's, but the opening frag does go their way.
This is exactly what Case need. An opening frag. Obviously, Nissim has taken quite a lot of damage from that, but he's left on 15 HP. I'm sure it's worthwhile. You know, any sort of advantage you have, been quickly stripped away though by Void. Any advantage you have is a nice one, even if you take a healthy chunk of damage to secure it. You always want that 5-on-4 as DZT now brings it back into the Case favor. Altek's the next one who goes down, and Case, they're looking to posture up towards his A site yet again. The B site has been neglected for the most part this game by the Case side, and when they have hit it, it's been a mixed bag of results. And actually,
Yeah, look at
looking
that
like
bomb.
yeah, they actually want to give it a go at towards B, and that's just as Nixim starts rotating out. Vigo, he's got himself a freebie.
It's going to make him think that there's some more action there toward A. Actually, no, the insta-rotate toward connector does come through as they start suspecting that B might be the order of the day today, as the bomb surely will get planted. No CTs to prevent it, and the 3v3 retake should be coming in. Player on short already. Should be finding a frag here to give his team a chance, but just make some noise as okay, Void. No, that was, yeah, from heaven, of course, with the AWP finds his kill. Daisy does as well, just left down to Noboni in a 1v2 situation here from water. Can't quite duck and weave in between these bullets. Two players, just too much for him as he does fall in the end, and the Astralis Talents once again get the defuse here on the B bomb site.
Almost at it. I'm sure the Astralis Talents players were about to shout, scream, let it all out, but nice! Yeah, exactly like that.
Everyone does nice.
Woo!
It's the one universal factor with all cultures.
Yeah.
Everyone shouts nice, even the Asians.
Oh my god,
Ooh,
they've done that again.
Yeah, the same opening frag every time. I don't know when Esports are going to be learning that, you know, aggressing towards short B as fast as you possibly can does leave you open to that stack kill, and well, they do answer in kind toward this B short presence as Nixon is still here, not expecting him, but didn't expect Landon to be behind him either. The AWP takes care of that, and that's a 3v3 situation now. An early lead from Astralis Talents, looking for even more. There you go. That's what you gotta do. 2 Deagle kills going down on short B. That's gonna leave Nissim in a 1v3.
There's a first.
Does answer at least.
Yeah, takes down Vesta. But 2 more players to find, and now they know his position. They're both locked in on that B side. And they're just going to be playing together, trying to play for that trade frag if it's needed. And Nissim might just elude them here. If he gets the timing in towards Monster, he just about gets around the corner, I think. Yeah, they're still looking for him, but Void is actually going to be aware that Monster's a possibility. We'll be just playing from short, hoping to find the frag, but we'll see if Nissim actually reads this as he pushes forward. 20 seconds on the clock. He's looking the other way, and that's an easy frag for Void. So it is 10 on the board for the Astralis Talent side. I mean, I'm really happy we can see the scores, but
I mean, yeah, man, you can see, you know, as the frags happen in real time, you get to see the numbers increment. DZT finding one, the A take not going that well here for the Astralis Talent side. Esports really holding them back, presumably. I don't know, but this semi-transparent scoreboard does at least let us see. Oh, it looks like connectors on the menu for now. That gets cleared out, and then yeah, back toward A.
Remember as well, this is the Astralis Talents map pick in this best of 3. We do have Dust 2 coming up next, which is of course the Case pick. So if you're a Case fan, don't get too worried just yet. You've still got another 2 maps if they're not able to pick up this one, but I mean they're still in the running, only 4 rounds behind, and with a limited buy and a lot of damage done towards Void, they might just be able to pick up a 9th.
It certainly seems possible.
Yeah. 35 seconds on the clock. Looking like this B site is going to be under a lot of attack from this Astralis side as they push forward. The deal from Void actually going to get an opening, but Delboni's still around. And has Nissim as well for support, as they're going to be finding a lot of frags, cutting down the offense. But Vesta and Altex, they are not going to go down quietly. They'll get the bomb plant secured, and it leads up towards Landon and DZT.
Well, a surprise presence here from short is going to be downing the bomb as
That's
it gets
no time.
planted. Yeah, of course, no time left. Vester is going to have to survive in this pit. Just
Find one pick and then back away. Maybe just fires through the boxes, and he does exactly that. Nails down Void. And all through the back of the cranium. Not going to leave him too healthy anymore. He's dead. As Nixon's looking for a lurk, but they'll just actually pass each other, and this leaves Vesta so very exposed. Nixon, he can have this shot if he just pushes a little bit further. He'll get the kill, and now it's all on to Nixon. A 1v3, the bomb ticking down, but there's still so much time left on that bomb for Case to work with, and now they know where Nixon is. Landon, he's gone down, but another shot onto DZT, who's not only been killed, he's been obliterated by Nixon. Now just a battle of the ends. Nixon versus Nixon, and it's Nixon. Four-man boost closed.
have a nice day.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Good timing. DZT.
I mean, reasonable. Just gets the
Highly.
time in. Leaves Altex on 2 HP. He's even going to be able to follow up onto Vigo as well. 2 kills for him and so much damage being done. Now up to Nixon and Vesta, but there's Nixon showing his face. Vesta's going to show his as well, and they're both able to find kills off the back of it. And quite a lot of damage has actually been done to these Case players as well. All of them below half HP. Not unrealistic for Astralis talents to try and pick up, or to be able to pick up this round.
Definitely not much. Even scared to go pick up the bomb, even though it's free. And with 48 seconds left, I don't even know where these players can sort of group up and go execute. I suppose B should be an easy choice, but with all of this time burnt just looking for the bomb as it's just laying there all by its lonesome. They have to clear the angles, though. They have to do their due diligence as they finally figure out the penny has dropped. Yeah, it's free. And now toward long. Okay, 20 seconds left. Let's see if the
This
sprinting
is going to be quicker,
exercise.
Oni.
Yeah, knife in hand. Have to rush this whole thing. 10 more seconds. Oh boy, Astralis. Y'all
can't.
need to die soon. And
There's
I
a
think
player truck as well. Like, surely there's just no way. Yeah,
there you go.
round's done.
Some new Astralis Talents player, well, you know, just based on the eye test, but we'll see how it goes in the second map of Dust 2.
I mean, there's still every chance it's not over yet, obviously. But with an opening going the Astralis Talent's way, there is damage done in return. That nade could have been enough to finish off Vesta, but it lands a little bit short. I think it got caught on the sort of ridge of the boxes there. But there's the frag either way from Nissim.
They were lining up grenades as well. They wanted to stack a cheese onto a certain area, but that just gets denied with the CTs prodding for information, right? Getting a kill as well should be a great decision. As well, Astralis Talents, they are a map point. They can secure this win right here, right now, but still with a lot to do here. Sure, the enemies are all with zero utility SMGs and M4s, but still, up close and personal, those MP9s can be deadly. We'll be seeing what this A site take can do. A flank should be... No, it's going to be going toward B, so now this A player is all by himself. Should be ringing in for backup quite soon, but those CTs are so far away. It's going to be all down to Yeps to find 2 frags here. Only finds 1, gets traded. Not enough, I'm afraid. And this bomb is all but planted. And the CTs with very poor positioning for the after plant. This could be it for Esports.
It could be. There is a kit for Landon. He's isolated, though. Which, if Nixon picks up this frag, which he should do, and he does, that's the kit gone. And now it has to be a 10-second defuse for the KT Esports side. And that makes things so much more difficult. Yeah, there's just no way.
Yeah, impossible. Because they don't even have a smoke to, like, at least cover the bomb planter as he goes for it, right? They have to just stand in the open, hope for some kills, and hope does reward all his talent. All they have in terms of util is Vigo. 2 flashes and a defuse. Gonna be the hero diffuser for now, as the opening kill already goes the way of Void. Pushing up mid. But pushing up daisies now.
Yeah. He's been sent to the afterlife.
The Shadow Realm.
His soul is transcended.
Ooh, look at this. The B push coming in from the CT side. Already one in T-spawn. Not sure when he's going to be finding the frags. And ooh, fancies himself a kill there with the USP far away. But yet another kill from the T's does give them the edge once again. 3v2 now, as this bomb surely will be going toward the A-bomb site. Completely empty for now.
Yeah,
There is a
there is a
player
player
all the way
CT.
down in CT, but they have 2 smokes to cross, so not even a gap to work with in this one. A flash as well to cover them off, and the plant will be guaranteed. The Molotov does sort of make it even more obvious that the site is clear, but now the retake. A kit in play, still everything to go for.
Definitely is. And with kills coming through, at least one for there for Nixon before he's quickly traded out. Leaves it all up towards Vigo.
And now 3 players going to be retaking from the window and door area, already losing their compatriot in tunnels, but still it's a 4v2. This should be a doable round. Armor helmet is present, and Nissim with that UMP does manage to find 1 kill. Crucial, but that lets these CTs know there's only one other player here on B, hiding behind the big box as he finds a headshot, a second kill as well. That's going to be a very good hold here for Case in the afterplant position, just playing ring around the rosy.
From the Astralis talent side, it looked like they were in a real strong position to take that one with the pistols, but the 2v5 goes Case's way, and they've even found an advantage already against the rifles here, as they've taken down Vigo early towards mid, and they're just going straight in, trying to find as much control as they can off the back of that. They managed to take short, but Void, well, he's left a Void in Yems.
Definitely a great pick to start things out with here. Already being a man down did force him into being a bit more aggressive there toward the short area, and Long is seeing some aggression as well from the CT side. Just one player pushed all the way into pit now. If the T's try to execute over here, they're gonna have to really use that refrag potential. That flash won't be good for anything, but there were no CTs there to accept it anyway, as Nixon did give away his position, and that's gonna be deadly. Those Molotovs flushing him out, and Delboni does find the kill in the end. So Long secured for the Brazilian side, short as well in their hands. So now it's Nissim's turn to do something. Doesn't actually find the frag, but will give presence and force these CTs into very uncomfortable angles as Long is advancing slowly but surely toward the pointy letter bomb site. The bomb should be going down soon, and the CT is nowhere near close enough to even hope to prevent this plant. Delboni waiting for the smoke push, but it looks like we'll be seeing a smoke boost first.
Nice from Delboni, but a very quick trade from Boyd. He's finding all the kills this time. 3 for him so far, and there's still one more up for grabs. DZT hoping to hold off these last 2 players. He's been dinked down, but there goes Void, and Altex now has to USP him. And he does find the kill. He was so low, was DZT after that first engagement, and now as the smoke faded. But the case, not going to be the case, and they are still in a 5-on-5 and an equal trades. In fact, Nissim getting himself a double in the entry towards mid leaves Altex in a very difficult spot. He will refrag out and try to go for even more, but Delboni will deny him. And that leaves 2 for the Astralis talent side. Make it just a 1 as Void with the orb is just going to hightail out of there, try and hold on to this AWP for the next round. It'll be a very nice weapon to keep going forwards, and he does spot out the head. That's a very tight shot to hit, but he nails it.
Definitely a difficult one to make happen there, and he's going to be happy with this amount of damage done toward the KC Sports side. Sure, they get the round, they get the bomb explosion and everything, all the bells and whistles, but getting rid of the majority of the enemy team every time should be devastating for their economy going forward. However, as I said, the next one should be an eco, and that's yet another one. Come on. Void not going to be just fancying his box. But in this one, KC Sports are going to be taking control of the tunnels area, and it looks like B is on the menu for now, with 2 players holding it from the CTs. That should be an okay setup, and the setup towards short, even better. The flash kill coming in for the CT side, and Astralis Talent are going to have to hold B now. The first one already going their way, bomb down, then 2 easy frags coming in for Altex. with Vigo just chiming in there toward the end. But not that much done here by the KC Sports side, winning with all five.
Yeah, an interesting decision from Astralis talent here. I think it should probably work out pretty decently for them, especially if Nixon can find the head of one of these players, and he actually does. Delboni feels his wrath, and he's looking for a little bit more, but with his teammates starting to fall as well, it's turning into a bit of a mess. A couple kills come through for Case, and now it's just Vesta, 1 versus 1, and oh, ever so close. He does it with 15 HP. We'll get the defuse through just in time, but Astralis talent lead.
Either way, in this round here, KC Sports will be trying to take control of short, but with Void holding the pixel angle there, does manage to, I say, almost escape with his life. Takes so much damage even before he starts falling back, and that's going to be short in the control of the T's. Now, the CTs do still have the utility to perhaps retake this. Another flash would be excellent for Vester. He could just push this smoke and be done with it. And Nixon, instead of providing utility, will just be holding up close. The flash would have been very useful here, but still, the kill does go his way. And that's short back in the control of the CTs, who give it away immediately, anticipating a mid to B split. That's not even a foregone conclusion at this point, as Boney does check the angle. Oh my, oh me. This B site is now in deep trouble. But the bomb is heading toward A anyway, so Astralis Talent just no idea what to do in this one.
I have no idea what's going on. I can see the entire map.
Exactly. Like, it looked like B was going to be in the cards, right, for so long, but then they just, after the initial kill on mid to B, just fall back. Go A. A's clear anyway. Why not, you know?
For sure. Now we need to try and hold off the retake. I mean, it's a 3-on-2, landing super low, but the timer starting to tick down on that bomb. They're running out of time, and they need to find these shots. But DZT, he steps up to the plate and will find himself 2 landing. Chimes in with the 3rd, and it is Case who do.
So now they know it's not as cut and dry as they initially thought, which may be in favor here for the KC Sports side. Not that many players going to be waiting for them here on A. And a flank coming in from short as well should be quite helpful, but they're running out of time. 25 seconds.
Well, he could have another, and he certainly does. And it's a lot of kills coming through for Astralis Talent, landing the last player alive, but he's finding damage, pushing Astralis Talent to their limits right now, and he spotted out another player. Almost had a chance at another, but he switches away from the AWP. Instead, he's going to go for that plant. 7 seconds on the clock. We'll get it down, and oh, there goes Vesta. A 1v1 as landing. Oh, no way! Whoa. He actually gets the tag onto Altez, sorry. And now, he actually... Opening shot. He gets a second go at it, though. And be careful. As Nixon steps in, he will finish off the frag onto landing. So at least it goes 1 for 1, but Nixon took a healthy chunk of damage from that as well. He's not all rosy. I mean, can't even see him.
What? Yeah, no, that's just not fair. That's just not how you play this one. Vigo up close. Should be good for 1 kill. The second, ooh, not going to be actually punished for it. Nissim missing, but not with that one. The headshot does go into Vigo in the end. Not sure why he was that overzealous to keep pushing. He does give away the man advantage, but the bomb retrieved, and now this top mid presence not going to be worth anything. Nixon not there in time, and this B push should be coming in, but Altex with the angle should be good for 1 at least. Misses the initial shot. That's going to be crucial. Misses the the repeak as well. So now the bomb can just get planted, and well, 2 AWPs for a B retake.
Oh, this is
unless
tough.
they find a quick frag. I think they just piece out of this one, and there you go.
Let's final
One
round.
already going down. Oh, of course. But Nixon mentally pieced out. I think at this point he knows no chance going forward, and that's gonna instead of the 3 that we saw in the previous pistol. Case, of course, they do have a kit, and they do have some upgraded pistols, I believe. Either way, we'll be going into this one with long presence. Already a frag onto Void. Getting a taste of his own medicine, perhaps, as the USP from far away can't quite connect. Too afraid to face these Glocks, and those flames are going to be forcing him out. But Nissim's still on the unexpected angle, so those terrorists keep pushing on through. That's at least one more kill for him. And the crossfire with CT spawn as well should be good, but should being the operating word here, as well, T's they're out of dodge. They're going mid. They're trying to head toward B in some respects, although maybe they do a sneaky move and just go short instead. No, mid to B seems to be on the menu. Delboni to receive, and Vigo does receive a headshot in return with Nissim on the cleanup duties here at this point, as long as in their control, and CT's taking short in response. Top mid, of course, not going their way, as Astralis Talent do find the opening frag, this time from the hands of Vester.
Certainly potential here to find a fifth. It just seems a bit stagnated already this round, because they've got all 5 players for this Astralis Talent lineup all the way over towards long, essentially. I mean, they have Nixon just watching the back lines, but yeah, it's pretty telegraphed in towards this A site right now, and you can see 3 players out the 4 for Case. They're already in this site waiting for the push forwards, and TZT, he gets one through the smoke. That's a tough pill to swallow for Astralis Talent. Vesta will at least bring back the advantage for the CT, or for the T side, as Nixon, from the back line, he finds a little bit of a boost going on. Will dismantle that one, and it leaves just Delboni.
The inevitable here with Inferno in the cards as our third and final map here for this putting best of 3. Okay, that's a good shot all the way into suicide. That's why they call it that. But of course, the kill is returned quite quickly. Vigo does go down, but KC Sports kind of throwing this round away anyway, right? Just okay, no speedy frags coming in. What's this?
This is I guess a tag onto Vesta, at least DZT. He's using up all of the scout ammo. You get a lot with the scout, so may as well use it, and a little bit of a boost here, trying to peek over the doors. Not finding anything for the moment, as right now we'll play towards window and a player over by the tunnel. Yes. It's just obliterated Nixon. It leaves it all towards Vesta, who's actually going to push through the smoke. If he can get behind these players, oh, this could be actually a winnable situation, but they know the smoke was down, and they...
The B-hold was successful, and now the last chance saloon, a long push for the Astralis side. They have all the utility and equipment they could possibly want, but already down a player. Not looking too rosy going forward.
The opening kill onto Vesta. Ace are now going to try aggressing in towards short, try and get a bit of control in that direction. They've got a couple players that are just positioned, making sure that they won't let that short control slip away from them too easily, and they've actually pushed a little bit further, and this could catch Astralis Talent off guard as they actually find one through the smoke. Yeps goes down, but Nissim, oh, the short hold crumbles after the initial kill. It leaves DZT and Delboni a man disadvantage, and neither of them are towards this A site. They need to try and retake this one if they want to find 16 now, because the bomb plant is going to be going down. Nothing they can really do to stop this unless Delboni gets some sort of jumping shot on towards Vigo.
No Kukli is going to be happening today. He does fall as DZT is the last man left alive. And okay, Astralis Talent, at least they do get another one. Not going to be that terrifying of a loss. And even denying the AWP there. But let's see if they can actually get it done here. This round is in their favor for now. Already some... Oh, no. But the kill on long does go through. A trade comes in, and Landon from the short area can't really deny the terrorists access to their birthright. That is a bomb site, as another trade goes down on middle. That's a 2v2. Kukli's coming in, not connecting. However, as DZT is going to try and no-scope there on the ramp. That's how you do it in style. With one player left in the open, the second no-scope should be in the cards here. Delboni, he's going to be throwing the Molotov for his teammate, and that's going to be the game. There you go. I criticized their force buying into this round, but in the end, they do have plenty of time to defuse this bomb here, and will be taking us into the third map. 1-1 in the score line for this best of 3. Inferno coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
See what he can
always
do with
worth
that.
pointing them out, you know.
It's right behind that broken wall, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going to be waiting for High Noon. But it looks like High Noon has been
Isn't High Noon
delayed.
more of a revolver?
Yeah, but no one uses the revolver, so let's you know, use whatever we can get here. Not sure if
More of
Cowboys
a
even did
cowboy.
guns akimbo.
They did, but again, they were revolvers. No. Well.
Ooh, well, there goes the duel. He's now in the hands of Yeps. Already finding 2 entry kills there. He's looking to find even more. 2 guns better than 1. Knows there's a player in the back sight, but gets his head knocked clean off. Not going to be mattering too much, however. He was traded quite soon, as a 2v4 retake does seem unlikely for the Danes here. We'll have to go huge on Banana. First of all, Vigo not finding anything really. Getting sort of pinched as way too many terrorists aggress on him at once, and that's going to leave it all down to the new boy in town.
What else is there? Oh.
Ooh, opening frag. An immaculate opening frag, in fact. Void finding his own on middle. Was it middle? I can't even tell, but either way, the kill does go their way, and Astralis Talent with their entry fragger in Void. Well, opening kill finder, I suppose, as the AWP can't really entry. Will be securing themselves the advantage going forward, and they're going to need it. KC Sports looking like they're just going to stomp onto this B bomb site after the smokes are thrown, but not all of the utility has left the hands of Astralis yet. So the Astralis Talent side, they're going to have to stall this for just a little bit while longer. The smoke does come through, and Nixon looks like he's going to be letting them through with the flash prepared to get his teammate out into the open. A little bit of a missed time there as the kills. Ooh, they do go the CT's way. Another one, in fact. A third! A bit of a B hit, but we'll be seeing how this one transpires as the cubby position does have a player hiding there. It's going to be Nixon finding a kill. And a second one not going to be good for, though. So all in all, a good situation for the T's, but they do lose a player in apartments, and the short push not off to a great start either.
I thought, for some reason, Altex yeeted and naded his teammate in the site there. Looked really weird. But I think it may have just been my eyes deceiving me as Yeps just jumps into the spray. Vigo gets him down. It leaves Landon a 1 versus 4. 1 second on it does, but let's hope Astralis Talent can keep it a bit closer than Dust 2. That's a nice tag onto Delboni earlier on. Even with the low HP, he's able to find an opening, and Landon even doubles that up onto Vigo. So very, very quickly, with limited weaponry, just a single AK for the KC Sports side, they've been able to find a 2-man advantage.
And that's huge, right? They can just take any bomb site they want at this juncture, get that 1 kill that's necessary to secure it, and then just play off the after plants. Even with Deagles, I mean, the salvaged weaponry alone is just enough to hold the B to any bomb site, right? But it looks like it's going to be B for now. They do lose 1 player that they had in store for that advantage. But DZT still in an unpredictable position. Might find Nixon out, but Nixon might find the entire T side there with the bomb down as well. That's going to be a very devastating blow to the Brazilians. But they are trying to even up the score here, getting kills on B as well. DZT is not going to be expected here in Mexico. Does find him. He's from Brazil, of course, and not Mexico, but he seems quite at home here, finding almost 2 kills. Altex down to 15. That's going to be a 1 versus 2 for the CT. Undoable. This, they would need to reposition, but he just keeps peeking the same spot over and over. From 2 different angles, I suppose. But meanwhile, Banana has seen some casualties. Void also going down. That's going to be a great start for the Brazilians.
Pirouetting as he died there, Vesta. His body had a bit of a acrobatic flair as it fell.
That used to be all the time in 1.6. You would
the ragdolls
headshot
really
someone.
were.
Yeah, like complete ham all the way. As was that push from the KC Sports side. 3 players against 1. They do lose 1 in the whole.
There was a gap in that smoke as well for the cross. And if Altex was a little bit quicker,
even if he did like an instant spray transfer, I think the gap between 2 bullets shooting was the time frame he had to work with there. So definitely not easy to pull off. As this final round of the half is going to be Astralis with Deagles and armor and, well, quite a few less players now that Delboni has entered the apartments. He is the landlord and he's collecting his rent, getting 3. That's going to be Astralis with a lost round here toward the end of the half, most likely.
Yeah, turns out they didn't have enough money to pay for the rent, though, so they've been evicted.
Out of life, yes.
Yeah, evicted from the earth. As now Vigo, he's left 1 versus 5, and there's just absolutely no damage done towards Case, so there's not even any sort of opening. As a Case, they do fight back to an 8-7 half.
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Astralis telling them they've taken this bomb site out the back of those 2 kills, and they didn't even pick up the dualies. That's, I think, the ultimate insult to injury there.
I know, terrible.
How dare they? As the CTs will be saving on the pistol. Still 3 players alive with a kit and 2 armors in play. Maybe an okay shout, especially since they know they won't be really doing much against the enemies anyway. But Delboni does fancy himself try. Let's find one. That's going to be it. And we're going into the 3rd round of this half here. Well, the 2nd, pardon me. Caster math,
Yeah.
not on point today.
It's all right. We all have those. We all have those times.
Astralis still not favor. You know, he can replace Nixon if he doesn't turn out that good. Either way, the execute coming in hot, smoke's falling, but from the CT side as well, and that's going to leave the T's in this dangerous position where they can't really push through it. They decide against it, making a lot of noise going back, and the CT's not quite aware of that. Not that they can really do anything about it, as there are only 3 players left alive. So all down to Delboni. Not a good angle for him. Will be good for 1, but an easy refrag later should be the bomb planted. And, well, yeah, that was just a desperation push into library. Maybe he thought, I can find a kill here. And if I do, we still have a chance to make it back into this one. But as it stands, Yeps is the only man left alive for the Brazilian side, as the kill in library won't even have
Oh yeah, what was it? It
penalty
used to be like
that you used to.
$1,500, was it, when you
Yeah.
got your team killed?
No, it used to be like 5,000, I think.
Oh,
like
man.
way too much. Just like complete. It's designed for pugs, obviously. But either way, in this round, the opening frag did initially go the way of Astralis talent, but 2 speedy answers there with a grenade as well will be landing Case Esports in the lead for now, and they can leave 2 players on A, 2 players on B. But it looks like the A boys are going to have to do quite a bit. 1 player on balcony already, probably awaiting the flash to swing on out, as the CTs are expecting this. And there you go. Landon lands the shot all the way into apps. And now it's Delboni who's going to be the landlord of this area, as the T's might just get a bomb plant off the back of this. But a 2v4 retake should be quite easy. Ooh, make that a 2v3. Delboni will back. Of course, the T's not quite fast enough with that bomb plant. We'll be losing another player, and it's all down to Void.
Yeah, we said he's had a rough first half, but now is his chance to step up with 13 HP. He's taken down Yeps and has given himself some space to work with, but so little HP. Did he step in his own molly there a little bit? He's now just one. Well, he's dead now, so it's all a moot point.
But silver lining, right? Light at the end of the tunnel. Void didn't 1G himself.
True.
that would have been a, as the smokes do rain in and the CT's forced to use up some of their own. A boost over the smoke should be coming in, but meanwhile, Banana aggression from Altex does not exactly work out in his favor. DZT finds the kill. He was holding the angle, and he wasn't forced back by any utility, which the terrorists do definitely have, so a questionable decision there. But it looks like they'll be putting that utility to some good use here. And execute with the CTs only on 1 smoke left. There you go. No, there's 1 more left after this, but they decide to push the smoke, and that's going to be deadly.
DZT, a second frag for him in the round, and it's left up to Astralis with these remaining 3 players to try and fight back. The bomb plant at least shifts the tide, forces the hand of Case, and puts them against the clock with 30 seconds remaining of this bomb before it detonates into a spectacular cloud. So time really is against them, and Vigo finding a shot alongside Nixon. They are going to be able to equalize things up into a 3-on-3, but there's still players remaining. Nixon, he'll get another, but this time is dwindling, and the CTs that are pushing forward, but it's Delboni, all in his lonesome, doesn't know where the last player is. He's going to check Dark, but now here's a step, 5 seconds. The timer has gone, and he's not got enough time. It's going to be 14 for the Astralis talent side.
Be deciding to go, yes, toward the B bomb site here, as the rest of the terrorists will just be making enough noise and some kills. Of course, the opening frag, who else to collect it but the sniper Void himself. Not been performing too hot on this one, but the first kill is the most impactful, and he's been securing those for sure. The eye test certainly checks out on that man, as there are 3 Brazilians here to hold off this B push, but a flank is going to be coming in from Altex. Just have to wait a little bit longer, but they're running out of time. 25 seconds left on the clock. They have to throw their utility and start to take. They don't even need to do the CT smoke, really. The opening kill, of course, going the way of Bester. And now another one on an unexpected angle. Only good for one. The new box player goes down to a grenade as well, leaving Nissim with a scout in a 1v4 situation. I think we can call this one done and dusted. Even that kill, not very impactful here, as well, they know where he is now. They can just hold him back.
I mean, you can upgrade to the AWP, which is nice, but still, I mean, is it much better than a scout in a situation like this? Would you prefer the scout's maneuverability, the quicker speed you can move at while scoped? I mean, either way, he's running out of time. There's a second shot coming through, but there's just too many players and